Dear loved ones, we are known to you as Metatron, Archangel Metatron. We are the field of energy, the field of divine light. We work with you especially in grounding and centering, in connecting you deeply, deeply again with Earth, with Mother Earth, with compassionate Earth. And as we work with you, we are creating again this field of oneness where you are able to recognize and be your own divine light. This field as you know it on Earth is highly fragmented. There are bits and pieces of you flying all over the place as you have released and let go of things. And we invite you now to be courageous and allow for the integration of everything that you are without judgment and without fear. So dear loved ones, now we ask you to identify what it is that you are afraid of. What it is that is holding you back in any way. It is these fears, these deep-seated fears that can paralyze you, that can keep you completely locked inside yourself. And you, dear loved ones, have come here to bless this world with your love, to share yourselves, to share of yourselves. So being locked up right now is not really a good idea, let us say. We invite you now to allow your glorious self, your magnificent divine self, to come now to the surface, without any judgment of self. And come now to the surface with all of your fears. And imagine yourselves literally like deep sea water, dolphins, whales, creatures now that are coming up to the surface of the water. From the depths you are rising, swimming gracefully to the surface. And coming with you to the surface where the sun shines brightly, the sky is blue. You are seeing all of your fears beside you in the water. Concepts, people, situations, locations. They are all around you now in the water. And all of this water, dear loved ones, is the ocean of your consciousness. All of the water around you is your manifestation, is your creation of mind. And you have created all of these fears from a great, vast spiritual intelligence. So do not simply think, oh, those fears are not serious, or they are silly, or they are not important, or how irrelevant they are. Allow them to, each and every one of them, be important to you. Acknowledge these fears. Give them some space. Let them be. Each and every one of these fears was designed rationally. They were designed by the great big spiritual self, by you, for your very expansive human experience. And some of these were to teach you caution, to teach you morality, Each and every one of these fears has a purpose. There is a lesson. There is an understanding. There is a depth. And many of these fears are to teach you courage or independence, or that you are the center of the world, you are the divine light. So, dear loved ones, as we amplify into this field, as we support you, as we provide for you an energetic field of clarity, of understanding, we invite you now to look at all of these wonderful little swimmers around you, these fears, identifying, looking at them, actually looking at them face to face. For some of you, this will be the first time that you even dare to look at them face to face. And they have grown bigger and bigger and bigger because you haven't even peeked at them. So allow now these fears to be seen. Express gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for being my teacher. Thank you for this experience. Without judgment, dear loved ones. Knowing that this little group of fears here around you in the great ocean of consciousness take up a very, very, very small space in the vastness of your field. You are a very expansive field of consciousness. And what you recognize now as yourself is literally like a drop in the Pacific Ocean. You are huge, you are mighty, and you are so powerful, dear loved ones. The power within you to love is so incredibly strong. Like 1,000, 10,000, 1,000,000 suns. This power is inside your heart. And this power to love is greater than any single or multiplied by 100 fear that you may have. It is your ability to love that allows now all of these fears to become your friends. To befriend now those enemies, to befriend now those fears. To walk together hand in hand and recognize your challenge. Recognize the teacher. Recognize how everything is teaching you wisdom and compassion. And you are now being propelled into a field where every single person is asked now to be courageous. To literally let go of the handlebars of your bicycle. Wow, look at me! What is so amazing is that you don't crash. That your balance is immaculate. And then your bike takes off into the air. And you are flying. Wow, look at me, no fear, look at me. You, dear loved ones, are now leaping through the universe. You are about to take off on this amazing multi-dimensional journey. Once all of these little fears have become your friends. And of course, in the big picture of time and space, this is already happening. Everything has already happened. And you are already there. And there is this part of yourself, and you know this voice because you hear it. You know this voice because it is telling you every single day, don't forget. Don't forget that you are divine light. You have come to this world to bless this world with your love. And all that stuff you've been through, all that fear, all that pain, all that suffering, it's all just to teach you and remind you that essentially you are love. Even if you've been through all of that stuff, you are essentially love. The essence of you is love. It is the center of your being. Like a golden, radiant sun, you are shining out this love in all directions. And now all of your little friends out here in the water, all of your little fears now, they begin to dissolve. They begin to dissolve in the ocean of your consciousness, dissolving into the oneness of you. And you are all of these pieces. All of these pieces make you up. They make you the individual, unique being that you are. All of your fears, all of these bits and pieces of you, the good bits, the bad bits, the in-between bits, that is what makes you so unique. So celebrate them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see all of these fears being integrated into the solar plexus as you digest them, as they transmute, transform, becoming wisdom and compassion. And the mighty sun of your solar plexus gobbles up all of these fears. And everything becomes this divine light, the vital force that feeds your body. Fear is good, dear loved ones. It has given you many, many experiences and has taught you much. Everything is good, everything is divine, everything is love. Don't be pushing anything away. Allow it to be present. Allow space. And here you are, unique, exquisite, with all of your bits and pieces like the giant holographic jigsaw puzzle. Every single piece counts. You might be 100, 200, or one of those great big 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzles. And every single piece of that jigsaw puzzle is a part of you. So do not be letting them go. Do not be leaving them somewhere else. Do not release them. Allow them all to integrate and become part of your great, mighty being. Thank you.